focus on embracing what they can control. Others go against the grain and chase what they can't. You can't change which way the wind blows, but you can prepare for a rainy day. As the calm before the storm is far different to the silence after the chaos.
You got over 100 kilos falling on top of you, and it can be real bad real quick.
It's not always pretty either. You have to roll with the punches, with the risk of potential failure being one small step away. Yet we weigh out the pros and cons and leave the rest to fate, to put our courage one step ahead of fear.
We're here at the Aspen Hospital.
They found a small fracture in my neck.
I mean, that's a pretty big hit from that high.
Sometimes it can go exactly how we planned. Other times it's nothing but heartache and pain. It can be a hard line to ride with even harsher consequences.
Holy that was tight. Jacko Strong on the final run of the contest.
This is Jackson Strong's journey, Outback to XGames 4.
G'day guys, Jackson Strong here. We are about to leave this beautiful sunny weather and this beautiful little kangaroo to go and chase down Aspen XGames in another snowbike adventure. See you later, Skippy. At Brian Deegan's shop here in Southern California. Brian's been nice enough once again to open the doors to his shop and let me go crazy in here and design a new timber sled, trying to fab up something that's going to work good for freestyle and a little different from last year. Got a few more ideas, so let's get to work. We've only got a few days, mission after mission. So we just gave her a test on the stand. We had to give it some more clearance on the side of the track, and fingers crossed she works when the rain stops. It's very much fingers crossed at this point in time still. Something I've had on my mind for a while with the snow bike's doing a front flip. Given we've only got 2 days practice, it's probably a very, very, very long shot, but all I can do is try. If that thing wants to rotate forwards, well, maybe we can try and go with that game plan, but you just don't know. It's way longer and way heavier than a dirt bike, so it's just sacking up and trying to do it that one time and seeing if it works. I might try crack a fronty, so if you can stay there with the camera, Benny, that would be appreciated and dig me out. It's just that initial, getting the rotation started. I just have to trust in the brake that it's gonna work. Ouch, that hurt. Missed the fun. Just didn't want to spin, and I kind of just jumped through the bars because I thought I was going to go face first. I think you just got to have a clear picture of what everything looks like at the end of the mission, and then all the little ones fall into place. You just got to keep jumping the hurdles, roll with the punches, and just make as many educated decisions as you can.
As day breaks, the pressure of uncharted territory starts to settle in. Jackson does all he can to prepare for game day.
All in all, I think that the pit session wasn't too bad then. Obviously, I would have liked the fronting to go a little better, but tomorrow when we get out there in the morning, I've just got to really trust and stay on the bike and just hit that rear brake, hang on, and just muscle the thing around.
Rightio, gents, out to our right, we have a massive storm, and that's about the way we're going to turn off here pretty shortly. So, buckle up and enjoy.
Show me all those things you do. Make me feel the way you do. Everything you say.
Made it halfway on the trip last night, and we're going up the hill now to set the airbag up and find some warm weather. So we just arrived to my friend's place here in Aspen. We brought the airbag with us the whole way from California. We're gonna set that up, set a ramp up here tomorrow and try to get a few jumps in. I think that's gonna be what I need to have the confidence to try and pull this trick off. I've done this trick hundreds of times on a motorcycle. It's hard to block that out and say, radio, we're on a snow bike now, that's what we've got to do different. We've got to come in a little hotter, we've got to lean forwards earlier, we've got to back off harder, all these different things that make it rotate a little different. It's all a bit up in the air with this snow bike stuff just because it's such early days. Getting ready to go out and do the first jumps in the airbag in the snow. Never jumped a this size gap into an airbag, so fingers crossed it doesn't hurt too bad. So we've got about an hour now before we have to head back up the hill, so we're going to try to get a few test jumps on the ski, hopefully a thing fronties, and that's all we can do really. Oh, it's not looking real good at the moment. Oh, it's not looking real good at the moment. Oh, he went through it. My bag. I don't know how.
It's moments like this that can break a man. Your body locks up, lungs tight, and then reality starts to sink in. All the hard work and training can be thrown away in a matter of seconds.
I'm coming to rescue you.
So we're here at the Aspen Hospital. Jackson got a phone call. He was practicing in the airbag. Looks like he went straight to front flip, under-rotated straight to the butt, which a butt check, I mean, on ice, I mean, that's a pretty big hit from that high. So it sounds like he has to go through x-ray and make sure that he's okay. But good thing is he's walking and can feel everything.
Landed and the back just did nothing, just hit the ground. I just ripped a hole, tore a hole and just went straight through it. I was inside the bag and it was all black and dark. And so I could hit the ground a lot of times, but it was just like the hardest, coldest, full body whack of my life.
The verdict they found is a small, whether it was new or old fracture in my neck, also my upper back, and it bruised my spinal cord. That's what gave me the funny feelings for a start. And then there's nothing else we can do though, because I'm not allowed to have MRI scans, so we can't see anything any closer. So I just have to make sure it's all good for the next 3 days, and if it's all good, I'm fine. Really want to make sure I get back up the hill and support my fellow buddies up there, so let's go.
Sadly, it's all over sooner than Jacko anticipated, and the road to recovery commences once again.
Second year snowbike best trick is an XGames, and Jacko Strong, the pioneer, the inventor of this sport, I am completely gutted. Him wrecking the day of the contest and breaking his back before the contest. I mean, he's one of my good friends. You never want that to happen to anybody, and so I'm like gutted because I know he has something to elevate this sport more than anything else. So
To be watching on, it's quite painful. I mean, not only because I'm sore, but emotionally, This is an event I kind of started off and put a lot of work into, so not to be able to ride's a big kick in the nuts. And I felt like this year we're coming back for a little redemption. I wanted that gold, but anyway, it's all good. It's always next year, right? Well, winter XGames definitely didn't go as planned, and That was a very, very long flight home. We've got China XGames just around the corner, so I'm gonna try heal up this broken back, get in the homemade hyperbaric chamber, and fingers crossed we can make it. Pretty crazy. It's only been not that long since Aspen, and feeling pretty good. I still haven't really jumped to dirt. I only jumped in the foam pit, but it's a lot better than what I thought it was going to be here a couple months ago. So fingers crossed when I get to China, I can have a good send. Let's get back to bags. Come on, let's get.
What happens when 8 of the most innovative freestyle riders in the world come together for the ultimate best trick contest? We're about to find out. What a way to kick things off here at XGames Shanghai. Moto X best trick.
Jacko's a solid bet. Coming off an injury though. Could be a little bit of something for him. I know he hasn't been on the motorcycle a whole lot, but that's Jacko for you.
4 best trick gold medals. Jackson Strong always leaves his mark every time he's in a contest here at XGames. A 93.66, good enough for bronze medal position. 3 best trick gold medals to his name.
And that was huge right there. I've actually never seen that.
And we have a new leader, Adelberg, 96.66, rocketing up into first place.
Yeah, I knew that was going to be huge. And, you know, if I'm guessing off body language right here, it looks like he might give it another try. That was perfect.
That was better than his first.
Yes.
Was that the gold medal run on the final attempt? A 97.33. That's what it's all about. Jacko Strong on the final run of the contest wins gold. His 5th best trick gold medal.
This one's huge. I'm coming off injury, and just to be here and riding is amazing. And at the end of the day, it can be anyone's game out there. Everyone's like, it's just who's on for the day. And this morning I felt pretty good, and luckily enough, but every dog has its day. Well, I definitely didn't see China working out like that, but I'm absolutely stoked. I'm feeling healthy, ready to go. We've got Minneapolis around the corner now, so time to knuckle down and go get some. I'm just stoked to be healthy again, stoked to do some riding, get back on the bike. So let's get it!
Back home in Lockhart, New South Wales, things move a little bit slower out here and allows Jacko to focus on what's important to bring his next vision to the forefront.
Don't start something that you can't finish. Don't drown in the ocean if you can't swim it. Well, I think we've run our course. It's time to shut the door. Let this darling night just walk away. Walk till the lights let go up in flames. This darling night just walk away. Walk till the lights let go up in flames.
Oh, it is such a punish in there. Wouldn't wish that on anyone. Feeling good though. Knack fronting, no hand. Once in practice, if they're fronting fast, I should be able to do it in the comp, so we'll see.
I'm a dead man, not ready to go. 'Cause it ain't over till it's over, and I ain't sober, and I need closure.
When you're training, it's important to mix it up, like location, jumps, everything to keep it fresh. So gonna go hit another place called QUARRY, about 40 minutes away. Let's get it.
This darling night just walk away. Walk till the lights let go up in flames. This darling night just walk away. Walk till the lights let go up in flames.
that was tight. So hard, come around double flip and then land. It's like do. Mine's blank from the double flip then land, and 20 feet of run up to reset and think about what you're doing. So finger front brake and whack off the top. Sam was all soft, came around and he just stuck it. Last little session before heading over to Mini. Feeling pretty good this year. I've finally started doing front flips to my standard setup. Doubles feel good, same as always. And yeah, I don't know, everything else doesn't feel too bad. Pretty burnt out though. I've been going hard for the last 3 weeks, haven't had a single day off, and gonna use the plane ride as recovery and sharpen the weapons when we get to Mini, and then it's go time. Feeling pretty good for Minneapolis, just packing the last bits and pieces up now. Hopefully all that practice is going to pay off. Day 1 of practice for freestyle. First practice is all about just getting that bike set up right, feeling good out there, testing everything. The bike's gonna run a little different being indoors, so go make the most of this test session and then get some. Heading out now for freestyle. Nerves are definitely high. Everyone's bringing it, and I know Rob's going to be bringing A-games, so I'm going to have to try and do what I can. But at the end of the day, we're still super close friends, so whichever way it goes, it goes. But hopefully I've got what it takes to get this one over the line. You're the killer. I'm coming up like a winner. Pull your trigger, make me bleed. Crash into me, soon you'll see. I'm the god, you're the sinner. I'm coming up like a winner. Started off strong, and then when I went around to do the double, my bike just feels like it's been getting slower and slower all weekend, and unfortunately under-rotated and hit really hard on the front wheel, and it twisted the front wheel, and then I went to do a cliffhanger flip and I couldn't because my bars were sideways, and then I knew that was the end of it. It was unsafe to keep riding with a bike like that, so I guess I can't be too butthurt. I still got a medal, but it would have been nice. I was really chasing that gold in freestyle. I haven't got that monkey off my back yet, and I really want to do it, so I guess time's not right. I got to go back and use it as fuel, and I'll make sure that next year I'm swinging and I'm ready to go. Rightio, it's redemption after last night. Still got a second chance today for best trick. That ramp yesterday, it didn't want to front flip, didn't want to spin as quick as what I would have hoped. Mainly because it's got a short run in. So gonna get out there and practice today. Make sure I can get a couple of quick spins.
Jacko's got front flips and front flip combos, and speak of the devil, a no-headed front flip. Get it, yeah! Oh my goodness, the right hand, I'll have to see the replay.
That's best trick done. Got a silver. That's a pretty good ending to the night, I think. It was ramp front flip really slow, so it took every bit of energy and speed I could to make it spin quick enough for a no-hander. And at the end of the day, hats off to David. What he did was absolutely insane. It's just motivation, and puts a bit of fire back in the stomach to go back and get ready for next year?
Yeah, stoked. Actually, I need maybe more hours to realize, you know. But yeah, I'm super stoked and super proud about myself. Yeah, just to prove that that trick is possible to do, you know. It's just crazy to go there and ride with the best guys in the world.
Minneapolis X Games done and dusted. Didn't quite go to plan. I felt I had a little bit more left in the tank, but we still have Norway X Games left. Coming in, guns blazing.
Welcome to Oslo, Norway, everyone. X Games Norway 2019 here inside the Telenor Arena. This is Monster Energy Moto X Best Trick.
Norway X Games, last one for the year. Let's go get it.
Jackson Strong has been the most successful best trick competitor in X Games history. He has a perfect 7 medals in 7 starts. You got Rob Adelberg and Jackson Strong talking about those two guys again. They have their front flips. They also have front flip combos as well, Mike. Going to bump up a full point right there. So obviously the judge is feeling that he held the hands off a little longer, a little bit more extension on that go around. So he bumps it up another point right there and solidifies that. So there you go. Jackson Strong walks out of here with a gold medal in Monster Energy Moto X Best Trick, followed by Rob Adelberg and Josh Sheehan.
It just comes down to training and hard work. It can be anyone's game out here. Yeah, it's a gnarly sport. At the end of the day, it's just to stay safe. And if everyone comes away safe, it's a happy day.
After a year of events not going to plan, with pride and determination comes victory. Finally, a moment of clarity. Jacko proves time and time again that hard work and training will always pay off at some point.
So good to get back on a dirt bike and get Minneapolis out of the way. Minneapolis is kind of the big one for the year. I feel like I might have had a little more in the tank there, but at the point in time and how everything played out, it's kind of where I got to. And then there's one more at Norway and it came in swing. That's our last contest for the year, so you're going to go as hard as you can. And fortunate enough to come away with a win there and come home, and now it's time to chill for the rest of the year and go have fun on the dirt bike. If I could take away anything from 2019, looking back, there was a lot of ups and downs, some really high points, really low points, up and down the whole way through. And the only thing that I can take away from that is you don't really know what's going to happen, so just enjoy the time while you're doing it, no matter what. Try and see the good things when something bad happens, and try and make sure that when good stuff does happen, you appreciate that it is happening.